continue to do this. Sark's kind of filling in my absence for anything that needs coordinated in the office. But we're going to do everything we can to help our team, get ready to play. And, the players today, it's our goal that they play their best and be at their best for the game. And we're going to continue to try to do this. And, we've had a lot of challenges this year. Our guys have shown great maturity in how they've handled all those challenges. So I'm sure they'll handle this in a very positive way as well.
Okay. We will start you off with Cecil Hurt. Cecil, go ahead.
Coach, two-part real quick. First was, did you find out through the routine daily testing that you're doing, did you feel any different and ask for a test, or was it the routine testing?
No, this was routine every day. We test our players every day. I get tested every day. I feel fine. I felt fine. I was very surprised, by this. And then we got the results back at 1 o'clock today.
And also in the light of this and Lane Kiffin saying that Ole Miss was dealing with certain issues, have you, in the player daily testing, have you noticed, has there been a noticeable difference in positives or any change or any indication of a spike?
No, we haven't had any indications of that at all with any player.
Thank you, Coach.
We'll go to Michael Casagrande.
Yeah, just wondering, did you guys have a succession plan in place in case something like this were to happen? And how much autonomy will Steve have in making decisions?
Could you ask that again?
Yeah. Did you guys have a succession plan in place in case you were to test positive? And how much autonomy will Steve have to make decisions for the team?
Well, the autonomy part, we haven't really decided yet. But in light of the fact that any coach could test positive, we try to have a protocol in place for, if we lost a coach, especially one in a leadership position, who would, step in for them. Obviously, Sark has been a head coach before. And I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out in terms of when the game comes, whether I can have communication with people or not. So we'll have to research and sort of figure that one out. But we did have a plan for each coach on the staff as to what might happen. And we just got to go from there. Just like if we lose a player, we have to do the same thing.
We'll go to Tony Sakalas.
Just to kind of further that, in the event that Sark is to be the head coach, is there a plan for someone else to call the offense, or will he do both?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, he's going to call the offense. He's done a really good job of that. We're not going to make those kind of changes. We have a very capable staff, and those guys make good game day decisions. I just kind of monitor what they do and make sure we're staying, on the rails. And I think we can get that done, even if I'm not available, which is, not for certain, I hope, but it is what it is.
We'll go to Brett Hudson with the Tuscaloosa News.
Hey, Coach, do you have a handle on how limited you'll be in the game planning process while you're remote outside of game day? Like how much you may not.
I can do absolutely everything here that I do there. I'll have the same exact routine. The first thing I do on Thursday morning is watch the defensive practice with the defense. Then we do 2-minute and 2-point plays. Then I watch what we did against each other with the offense. Then I watch the offensive practice, and I watch special teams. Then I usually do a little write-up for 2-minute and 2-point plays for the team. I'll do all those things exactly like I always do it. I watched practice today. I had the manager had a phone. If I wanted to play repeated, I said, repeat that play. So-and-so messed up. So, I didn't leave the country or anything. I'm just right down the street, and we have this technology. So it's really unique. Now, I don't have any experience in this. But we're going to do the best we can to keep everything normal as possible.
Okay, we'll go to Pete Thamel.
Nick, I'm curious with contact tracing in regards to your positive. Can you walk me through a little bit of what that process is, please?
Well, our medical staff sort of manages that, but, everybody manages their own personal space. I wear this mask, in the office when I'm around anybody, wear it around the players. All the players wear it in meetings. So we have a protocol in place that, we're concerned about anybody in the whole organization that could test positive. So the secretaries have masks on. So we're trying to have everybody manage their own personal space, and that's the best we can do. And our medical staff has done a really good job of that to this point, and hopefully it'll continue that way.
We'll go with Bruce Feldman of Fox.
Nick, obviously it's a pandemic, and we've seen a lot on the news as well as in the sports world. What is it right now that probably concerns you the most with the diagnosis?
Well, I feel fine, so I'm not really concerned that much about my health, but you never know. I just want to look, I basically feel like, when we're in our own personal bubble here, I think everybody's in a much safer place. I think as soon as you travel, you get exposed to a lot more things and a lot more people, if that makes any sense. Even though I've worn a mask on the sidelines, I wear a mask all the time, in the hotel, on the bus, in the plane. So nobody really knows, how this occurs. But I know that our medical staff has done a really good job. And the number one thing that I would be concerned about is, can the players still go out, focus on the game, play the game? It's a big game for them. Our goal as coaches is always to get them in the best position they can be in to be able to have success. And we need to try to continue to do that. And that would be, the greatest concern that I have. Not that, I haven't blocked anybody or tackled anybody, caught any passes, thrown any passes in a game for long, long time. So it's still going to be